Hey guys, how's it going? Today I'm going to show you how to make a square keychain out of 550 paracord. So you're going to need two strands of paracord. I have two different colors just so it looks cooler, because I think the plain ones or the same colors are just kind of boring. But I got about 4 feet here. So the things that you'll need is paracord, have a lighter. I have the split D-ring or split key ring to make it as a keychain, and then scissors. So the first things you're going to want to do is make sure that the ends are burnt, because they're going to be going into each other and you don't want fraying and stuff. So both my ends are burnt, and you can see here that there's the other end that it's burnt. So you're going to want to make both of the first step that you're going to want to do is set one of the strands on the ground or on your surface. I think it's easier to do it on a flat surface because you have to fold it over on itself. So you get, I'm just going to use this crack in the table as a middle point, and then you're going to want to get your other piece of paracord and try to put it in the middle of it too. So right about here I would say is the middle, so you can see that it's on top of the pink one. So what you're going to want to do first is grab one of the ends of the one that's on the bottom. You're going to want to fold it over the green, so then it's right like this. See that it's folded? And then you're going to want to grab the other end that you didn't fold over yet, and you're going to put it over the green. So then you have little loops like this kind of. And then you're going to want to grab another, your green end now, and you're going to want to go over this one that my finger's pointing at, this one. And you're going to go into this loop up here that you make when you went over it. And you're going to want to pull all of it through. And then you're going to want to do the same thing with the other end, is that you're going to go over this pink one and you're going to go through this loop right here. If you can see that there's a loop. And you're going to want to grab the end. And you're going to want to go through this loop here. So you can see that you went through the loop. And you're just going to want to start tightening it up. You don't want to tighten it too tight for the first couple of knots, or else the knots will come out. But you'll start to get this squarish effect. So you can see here, that's what it looks like. It looks like that on the bottom. And then you're just going to continue the process, is that you're going to grab one end and you're going to go over, so it looks like that. You want to grab your other pink end. You're going to go over, and then it's just the same process. Make a little loop like what I did here. You can see that there's a little loop. You're going to want to go over the first one of this if you're coming from this side, and then go through the loop. And you just pull it through, and you can like just kind of pull that one tight and hold it down. So then it's like that, and you're going to want to make a loop for this one like that. You're going to want to go through it, go over this one, and then go through this pink loop. And you're just going to want to tighten it up again. That you just work it until it starts to get tighter. And I don't get them really tight until a couple more times. That it just, you can, what I like to do is put my finger on top of it and just pull on them. Pull on all the ends like that to make sure that they're tight, but not too tight. And you can see that it's starting to go like that again, so you know that you're doing it right. And then I'll show you one more right here, how to do it. You just grab your end, you go over, so you're over, and you grab your other pink end, you go over, so you have your two ends going over. You're going to want to grab, you're going to want to make a loop, grab one end, go over this string right here, and then go through the little loop right here. Just go through the loop, and then pull it through, and then you can hold that one down. You want to make a loop on this one, and then grab your end, and then just go through it, and just tighten it up, and hold it on your thumb. You can pinch it in between your fingers, and you can just tighten it up. then if you've seen the square keychains, you can see here that it's starting to form, how it has the ridges like that on the side. But so that's the basics, and I'll see you guys when I finish this. So as you get to this part, you can see that the keychain's pretty much done. Just going to add a couple more rows to it. So this is as long as I'm going to make the keychain for now. So what you're going to want to do is clip the ends. Leave just about like that much left. You can see if there's the little ends. Now you can use your finger to burn on it, but what I like to do is just use the top of the ammo can. And then just burn your ends. Just get them, and then you can push down and then just roll it onto the surface, so then it kind of makes it rounded. You don't want to leave it under the lighter too long, or else then it'll blacken all of it and it'll make the cord real brittle. So just want to get it and then roll it, and then you see that all the things are burnt. And then the next part is to put the keychain on. I put it on the bottom where you started off at, because that's the easiest thing to do, the key ring, which you can see here. So what I'll do is I'll get my knife, and then I'll just work this little part open a little bit, where I can get the key ring into it. You just work it back and forth so you can get it to loosen up a little bit. And you'll want to grab the key ring. So after you've just fit the ring on, you can connect it onto your keys. It's hard to get at first, but after you know how to do it right, I just stick a knife in there, or for this little Swiss Army knife, just use the non-sharpened like pick type of thing, and I just put it in there and work it on out, so that it makes it a little looser. But so that's how you make a square paracord keychain. Okay, later.